In this video, I'm going to be ranking the top 10 travel mounts in Ark Survival Evolved from worst to best. So for this ranking video, I had a lot of the community members help me out on this one, especially on my Discord server. If you'd like to participate in future videos like this helping me rank things, then I'll have a link to my Discord server in the description. I also asked for people to help on YouTube and Twitter, and I'll talk about that more later in the video, but now let's get into the rankings. Coming in at number 10 is going to be the Griffin. The Griffin is found on Crystal Isles and Ragnarok and is a really fast flyer. It also has the glide ability, which makes it even faster when you can use it correctly. Doesn't have much stamina, it really doesn't have that much weight either, and it's not very good at attacking. It's just really fast, which is why it's coming in at number 10. Coming in at number 9 is going to be the Space Dolphin, found on Genesis Part 2. It's coming in at number 9 because it is super fast with the jetpack on its back, and it can also swim underwater, which most flyers can't do. It can also has a pretty good self-defense mechanism with its things. It's also really good for PvP, so you can really defend yourself with this creature and get out of situations really quickly. Coming in at number 8 is going to be the Snow Owl. This is found on Extinction and with the new R variant on Genesis Part 2. And this one is really good because it's basically the Griffin, but even better because it has a ton of weight and a ton of stamina. The glide, I would say, is a lot better, being able to dive. It's just a lot more fluid, and it's really fast, and then you can imprint speed. So this is overall just a Griffin, but even better, and of course it's really good for traveling. Coming in at number 7 is going to be the Quetzal. Now the Quetzal is not as fast as the previous picks we've had on the list. The thing that makes it good is it has a ton of weight and it basically has infinite stamina. It has a ton of stamina. It also has a platform saddle, so you can build on the back of it. You can build a base, you can put storages, refining forges, and a bed to respawn and all of that, as well as it can pick up large dinos like Ankies, Trikes, and all of that. Coming in at number 6 is going to be the Argentavis. The Argentavis isn't as fast as all the other things on this list, similar to the Quetzal, but of course it has a ton of weight, and it also has weight reductions on almost everything, or all the main resources like metal, as well as it has a smithy on its saddle, so you can build the stuff that the smithy would take, as well as a ton of stamina. It can pick up big creatures, not as big as the Quetzal, but it can still pick up a lot of things that you would need, like an Anki or a Dodic. Coming in at number 5 is going to be the Managarmr, or the Icejumper, found on Extinction and now also found on Genesis Part 2. This is probably one of the fastest land animals in the game. I don't think you can really call it a land animal. It's like half land, half, air, but it is the fastest land animal, and it runs extremely quick, as well as it has its jumps, and then you can dash forward, as well as being able to do a bunch of other things. It also can defend itself with its ice breath and all its other abilities, so it is a goated offensive and travel. Coming in at number 4 is going to be the Bog Spider, or the Bloodstalker, found on Genesis Part 1 and 2. This is a super good travel mount because it's really fast. It can walk on water, it can swim underneath water, it can climb walls, and then it can swing like Spider-Man, making it extremely fast. You can move extremely fast, especially with the bog biome, but just other areas that have cliffs and all that. You can move really fast. It takes a little bit to get hang of the controls, but once you do, it is extremely good. It can also see prey with its vision ability, as well as to pull them in and then eat them. It has tons of abilities and is probably one of the most unique creatures in the game. All that paired with its traveling makes it one of the best travel mounts in the game. We are now moving into the top 3, and coming in at number 3 is going to be the Rock Drake. The Rock Drake is found exclusively on Aberration, and in my opinion it's one of the coolest creatures in the game. It is really fast, mainly. It is not a flyer, but it can actually glide, and that is its way of traveling around. It can glide super fast if you know how to use it right. You can also climb up walls, being able to climb basically any surface. You can also glide extremely quickly. This thing has a ton of weight and is really good in fights, so it can defend itself, which are both really good, as well as it can swim underwater if needed. Coming in number 2 is going to be the Wyvern. This includes all types of wyverns: the fire wyvern, the poison wyvern, the ice wyvern, the void rim, all of that. The reason this is really high is it is a really fast mount. It has a ton of stamina, ton of weight, and it is probably one of the best for fighting in situations. You can use this to kill almost anything because it is extremely powerful, as well as it has the elemental breaths, each one having its custom one, like fire, lightning, and poison. And that just makes it really good, as well as, like I said, weight being really high, and it can pick up almost all the stuff that a Quetzal can, so you can pick up a lot of good stuff. Next, I want to make an honorable mention to some of the creatures that didn't make it in the list. This first one being the Thyla. Of course, this is probably one of the best travel mounts for the land. Problem is, all the flyers are pretty much better than anything you can do on the land. But the Thyla is amazing because of all of its climbing abilities and being able to pounce and all that. Next is the Shadowmane, another great land creature, as it can run super fast, and it also has, as you can see right here, a super high jump. You can jump extremely high with its boosted jump, as well as it's a great swimmer, and it's probably a really good ocean creature as well that you can use to swim super fast. Finally, coming in at number 1 is the Tech Hover Skiff. Obtained by killing the Master Controller on Genesis Part 1, this is definitely a worthy investment, as it will allow you to move super fast across this map, this being the fastest way to travel in Ark Survival Evolved. It's got a bunch of different abilities. Of course, you can build on the back of it, you can stand on it, you can place beds, so you can respawn point, and you can have about as many people as you want on there. If you put chairs and stuff on there, or beds, you can keep the people on there. It is almost infinite weight, 16,000 weight, which is extremely good. There's no stamina, and it's just element, so you can keep going. It is extremely fast. You can get across the map within just a few minutes. It also has a space alien style tractor beam, which you can abduct any creature you want with and carry it to anywhere you want. You can use this to put it in a taming pen or just tame it by having it idle, or you can just throw it or chuck it across the area, and then that will work too. The hover skiff can basically do anything you need, which is why it is placing at this number 1 spot. For this video, I had a lot of the community input, especially on the Discord server. I even asked on my community tab and on Twitter, so I asked both, and then I had a ton of responses. So I'm going to leave a lot of those on the screen if you'd like to pause and read them, you can, or just look through them. There was a lot of different suggestions and a lot of animals. Of course, I couldn't put all of them on the list because I can only put 10, and I only want to put the best of the best. So there were a lot of good suggestions, but of course this list was just, the top 10 best. Do appreciate everyone that did try and help me make this list and give some good suggestions. It is really helpful for ending up making this list. Anyway, a reminder to join the Discord server if you'd like to be in future videos like this or help me out, because of course my Discord server ended up helping me a lot with this list. If you did enjoy the video, then make sure to leave a like and also subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, and like I already said, join the Discord server. Thanks for watching, and bye.